Well, hello again. How are you? This is Joseph, and I'm going to explain right now something that you probably have a bunch of questions about, and that is how this works with Anastasia in terms of moving in. You probably have questions about the $995 monthly. How many members of the house does that entail? The 0% financing on the land. What home, which home are you going to pick, and so forth. So this video is an explanation of moving in frequently asked questions. So this is our facts video for the page that you are on. Okay, so by now you understand that Anastasia, and if you didn't know this, Anastasia is giving you the homes or the dwellings at cost. Okay, so we have many different shapes and sizes and prices, of course, but they come in three categories. One of them is really cool. It's a high-end campground, and please don't laugh because it's not funny. A lot of beautiful, hardworking, good, solid human beings from all over the world really were devastated, destroyed through the recession. And I know friends that are millionaires or were millionaires, and they ended up becoming security guards or washing dishes at restaurants just to bring food on the table for their children to eat. So it's not funny. And if you're fortunate enough to have maintained your assets and your income, then of course I commend you and completely, and as should anybody. But so don't I'm just saying that we have a few different products. One of them is this high-end campground where the people that move in there, they get basically a teepee. And please, that's a good thing, okay? It's a teepee. It's just a place to sleep. They have the shower area, the food area. So it's a high-end campground. For these people are paying $5,000, they get 1,000 square feet of land, and they get a place to live. It's a campground. They're not permanent structures, but that allows them to recuperate, get on solid ground once again, and rebuild their life. Okay, because everything is included. Whether you're buying a 5-bedroom house or you're buying a 1,000 square foot piece of land with a place to live and the shower and the cooking areas outside and so forth. It doesn't matter to Anastasia. We're just trying to give people a little bit of dignity and quality of life, all inclusive with medical, dental, food, etc. Everything that's on the rest of our pages. So you have those like Aztec or Incan or whatever indigenous teepees with the land, and that's $5,000 and it's free and clear. Then we also have our premier product, which is really what we're pushing more than anything, and that's completely off-grid, completely sustainable homes. And those homes, are at cost. To give you an idea, a 1,200 square foot home is $60,000. Okay, sounds like a lot. Well, look what it includes. It includes solar energy, hydroelectric. Wind turbine electric. Okay, water catchment from the rain, and air-to-water technology. So it's completely off-grid. All right, and those are cost $50 a square foot. So to give you an idea, a 1,200 square foot house, if you need that big of a house, is like $60,000. I don't need that anymore. I've already lived in big homes, and it makes me no better or no lesser of a man, by the size of my house or the speed of my car, and none of that really matters to me. So a 500 square foot home is more than enough for a lot of people. Okay, even for a couple. Think about it. You want to be sustainable, well then live sustainable. You don't need a big giant palace unless you think you need it. And if you need it, that's fine. You buy it, you pay for it, and it's yours. But if you're trying to be sustainable, just take what you need. Take the space that you need. So anyway, a 500 square foot home is $25,000. That's the completely off-grid. Solar, everything. Do the math, guys. you compare anywhere in the country right now in the United States, and if you already have a house, okay, so this is already existing house, go ahead and price how much it'll cost you to put solar energy there. That's just the solar part, okay, and then that could be easily $60,000, if you're not careful. So we're saying we give it to you at cost, the house. Well, really, it's not even we. Anastasia is not building the house. We just facilitate you getting the house. We give you the builders and all the information, and Anastasia doesn't make a penny off of it at all. And you could have it done instead of a bunch of money, like in the States. You could have a completely off-grid house, $20,000, $25,000. Depending on how big you want the house to be. So it's $50 a square foot for the off-grid package, and then you have the regular housings there. And then you can see it on our site under homes and financing, and you can see some other sizes, and they're not off-grid, so they're less expensive. The same size house, 500 square foot house, which would be $25,000 off-grid. The traditional homes, you can get in with about you check, but I think it's like $15,000. Okay, and now you're free and clear on that house. Okay, so anyway, 3 different products, okay, that we give to you at cost: the land and the teepee, or the completely off-grid house, and the traditional homes. Okay, there's shapes and sizes for all of it, so you go ahead and see what's there and what the prices are pertaining to what you're looking for. Okay, so Anastasia's not making any money off of that, but I'm sure that's going to help some people get their life back on solid ground. The other piece is the land. Okay, so Anastasia is facilitating the land for you at 0% interest financing. Okay, so we're not going to hound you to make payments on the land at all, and 0% interest. So we're not making any money on lending you the land, and we're not going to hound you to make any payments on the land. So now that takes care of the most important part, which is the homes at cost to you. The land, no cost to you. Okay, so that helps you. Now, then there's the other piece. The reason why a lot of people are coming to Anastasia is the all-inclusive piece. So that's where you get everything all life needs: food, medical, dental, utilities, internet, communications, security guards, gated community, restaurant, business, amenities, a receptionist that answers the phones for you. And I gotta hang up that phone call. Sorry about that interruption. So full business amenities: receptionist, conference room, fax machine, everything. And so if you're going to run your business out of your house, which many of you will, you can give the phone number direct into your house, or you give the main line, and a receptionist actually answers. So on the switchboard, it'll have your company, whatever your company name is, if that's the number that they're calling into, and the computer will just read out, ABC Company, if that's the name of your company. So our receptionist answers in the admin area: thank you for calling ABC Company. How may I help you, or how may I direct your call? And the caller says, okay, I want to talk to Joe Schmo or whatever. And so receptionist just presses a button, and it rings to you, and she'll tell you, hey, or it'll just ring to you, and either you answer, or your answering machine picks up your voicemail. So it's real business amenities. And if you ever need to entertain somebody, you have a conference room there. Real cool stuff, okay? The resort amenities are no different. Pool, jacuzzi, obviously your washer, your dryer area, massage is included, the restaurant's included.